My great and wonderful people, how on a day. My people, I don't carry another hot and spicy come for you now. For the update we be say we just the gather presently now from the palace of Ife. We just the learn to say the great Iyanifa herself presently now she don't storm the palace of Ife by the information we will just the gather presently now. Because of the yimu will be said on day on social and everything will be said on the happen for the palace of Ife this time around. We don't yet say the great Iyanifa no fit to stand up any longer and I make her storm the palace on her own self, because he don't see and to say the more will be say she keep quiet over this matter, the more sacrilege will be say go on for the palace of Ife. And we don't see and to say this Oloris then will be say they inside the palace of Ife, they are bent on actually destroying the legacy that Kabiyesi has actually built in the palace of Ife. And we don't see him to say yes, so say this one will be say Iyanifa come, the one don this one that actually shake the palace of Ife. And we don't yet say everybody actually they on in toes this time around, because they actually they scared with the information will be say Iyanifa actually carry come this time around. So my people, by the rumors we don't gather so far from the Oduwa press and also the other Yoruba bloggers this time around, and our source close to the palace of Ife will learn that Iyanifa is a table shaker this time around. She has actually shaked everything in the palace of Ife. And if you have actually followed the trend, you will actually know that the Oloris have actually instigated a lot of things to the elders, and mostly the trusted elders in the palace, trusted chiefs in the palace of Ife. We learned that Iyanifa actually came with a lot of warning this time around. She actually came with a lot of warning, because she says she cannot stand and actually watch the atrocity that is going on in the palace of Ife. She will not be a partaker of it, because the more she keeps silent, the more the gods of the land will keep on destroying the people in the land of Ife. So my people, we just learned that Iyanifa has actually spoken up presently now. Say your attempt on Queen Naomi's life will be your doom. Say your attempt on Queen Naomi's life will be your doom. And if you remember earlier on, I actually gave you the information that these Oloris, they actually came together with some plans with the elders, with the chiefs in the palace of Ife, the close allies of Kabiyesi in the palace of Ife, to actually instigate that Queen Naomi, say why is Kabiyesi so obsessed about Queen Naomi, and why is Kabiyesi embarrassing himself everywhere he goes, hearing the name of Queen Naomi. And we have heard a time without number that the Oloris are actually instigating the fact that Queen Naomi is actually using a voodoo to control Kabiyesi, and this one has actually stirred up a lot of dust in the palace of Ife. And this one that actually brought Iyanifa to the palace of Ife. And if you have actually been following the trend, you will know Iyanifa is somebody that does not come out. She does not come out regularly. She is not somebody you just see frequently as if she comes for an event or any other thing. She actually passed the message of the gods to Oba. That is the only time you actually see Iyanifa. But it's troubling this time around that Iyanifa is actually coming to the palace and with a lot of warning this time around to the chiefs and the Oloris inside the palace of Ife, because she has actually seen it that is sacrilege that these Oloris are actually committing inside the palace of Ife. We one day cause calamity for that palace of Ife. So my people, if this is your first time actually listening to me, do well to like and share, and also subscribe on your notification, because on Hodges I actually give you the rumors and the yemu out there on the street. So my people, we just learned from our close source in the palace of Ife. Iyanifa has actually sent a warning, because we learned when she came into the palace, she said the chiefs that are actually close to Kabiyesi presently now, she actually called them a disgrace. Say they are a disgrace to the people of Ife and also to the God. Say they actually brought curse on their own self presently now. We just learned that Iyanifa actually proclaimed it on these chiefs presently now. They actually brought curse on their self. And we learned that the palace is actually shaky this time around. The palace is actually shaky because most of the elders are actually in shock, and these particular chiefs are actually so afraid of their life presently now, because since Iyanifa has actually proclaimed that word, that they are actually cursed. Because the attempt that is Oloris, the plans that they have against Queen Naomi, is actually affecting a lot of things in the kingdom of Ife. And Queen Naomi is not somebody that is actually dragging anything with the other Oloris inside the palace of Ife. She is not the one asking Kabiyesi to run after her and every other thing. But we have seen it time without number that Kabiyesi has actually said it time without number that Queen Naomi is his life. Say without Queen Naomi in his life, say he's actually doomed forever. If you have actually followed this trend, you will actually know that yes, if Queen Naomi is off Kabiyesi's life in totality, Kabiyesi is actually doomed. Because we have seen it time without number that Queen Naomi has always been called time without number when you actually have issue in the palace of Ife, when you have to go several miles to actually save the kingdom of Ife. They will also always remember to call Queen Naomi. Now that the elders that actually knows the truth, the chiefs that actually know the truth in the palace of Ife, they are actually siding the Oloris, working with the Oloris over their biddings in the palace of Ife. So my people, you guys should do go to the comment section, put your own opinion as you deem it fit, because this time around Iyanifa has actually told them that calamity will actually fall on the chiefs. Because in kind of the way she does not understand the fact that these people have actually walked the ice with Kabiyesi. They have actually walked with Kabiyesi. They have actually known what the God has actually said time without number about anything concerning Queen Naomi, and they are trying to provoke the gods. But presently now, she has actually laid a statement as a warning that any attempt on Queen Naomi's life will be their doom. Because Iyanifa actually making this statement presently now, you will actually know that the gods has actually revealed something to Iyanifa about the plans that the Oloris actually have inside the palace of Ife. Because yes, if you remember, these Oloris, they can go any length to make sure that they hurt Queen Naomi and Prince Tadenikawo. But we give God the glory that Prince Tadenikawo has already started manifesting his power, and that is the weakening point. That is actually what is affecting every Oloris presently now inside the palace of Ife. So my people, this time around, Iyanifa is not finding it funny again with anybody inside the palace, and will learn that the chaos within the elders and chief presently now, the fear among them presently now is something else presently now. We learn that they are actually so worried that Iyanifa has actually proclaimed this curse on them. So my subscribers and my returning subscribers, you guys are the really MVP. So do it, deem it fit. Go to the comment section, put your own opinion as you deem it fit. Thank you very much.